guys, it's Roxie with Roxie's Broadway Breakdown. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am doing duets for men. So I did a video on male and female duets, but sometimes you just need to keep duets handy. You don't know if you need them for a show. Sometimes they're great to practice harmony. And sometimes it's good to just do a duet, you know, to practice your acting, to play a song off somebody else. It's hard to just always do a song by yourself, whether it's with your acting coach, to practice technique, or, you know, just to keep practicing it for an audition. So that's why I like to keep some duets on hand. So let's get to this list. There's a mix here of all kind of vocal ranges and upbeats and ballads. So, all right, from Book of Mormon, Elder Price and Elder Cunningham. This is a very funny song called You and Me, but Mostly Me. So Elder Price is just talking about all the great things he's meant to do, and Elder Cunningham is just kind of like, I just want to be your friend. But they're both tenors, so that's between two tenors. Bonnie and Clyde. I love this show because there's such a great mix of music between country and pop and, you know, just true blue musical theater. But anyway, Clyde and Buck do When I Drive, and they're talking about the new Model T Ford that's coming out that's going to be faster and better and make a great getaway car. But Jeremy Jordan is obviously known for the role of Clyde. He's a true blue tenor, and Buck, his brother, I would say more of a baritone. From Young Frankenstein. Anyway, is Igor and Frankenstein do this song called Together Again. And again, it's very funny character role. I would say they're both tenors. From the producers, you could not think of a better show for two men. Max and Leo do We Can Do It. And this is where he's trying to convince Leo to stay in this scheme with him and convince investors to invest in a really bad show. And then when it flops, they can run away with the money. Of course, Nathan Lane, Matthew Broderick, they're known for the roles. Nathan Lane is more of a baritone, and Matthew Broderick, I would say, is a baritone. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels and the song Dirty Rotten that Lawrence and Freddie do. This is more of a jazzy little number. And again, great show for two men. Lawrence, John Lithgow made this role famous. And I would say he's not known to be a singer, so he did more of like a talky thing with the song. But Norbert Leo Butz did the role of Freddie, and I consider him to have one of the best voices in the business. He's got that very beautiful, rich, buttery baritone voice. So there you go for that one. All right, from Starlight Express. I think this is one of the most beautiful songs. I really do. It's called I Am the Starlight. And it's just that big, belted kind of true blue musical theater songs for two men. And if you've never seen this show, each character is like a train car. And everybody's on roller skates. So you've got to dance on roller skates. You've got to race around on these crazy tracks. I know when I first saw it, I was like, oh, they're going to fall. It's an exciting show to see. It really is. But Rusty, the character, is like the little engine that could. You know, he's kind of this beat down little steam engine. And then the Starlight Express is sort of this magical steam engine that appears to him. It's like, you've got to believe in the magic that's within you. You can do it. So Rusty's a tenor, and the Starlight Express, I would say, is a baritone, but a really deep one. Like, maybe not baritone bass, but not as deep as like Deuteronomy, but pretty deep. It's a great song. Go listen to it if you've never seen the show or heard the music. And I just love that song. And that show, every time they do it, which is not done very often, but like Andrew Lloyd Webber like pulls some songs out and he puts some songs in to kind of like be contemporary with the times. But that song is always in the show. It's the most notable song from the show. All right, Sweeney Todd, Pretty Women, beautiful ballad between Sweeney and Judge Turpin, considering in the song he wants to kill him. But Sweeney, obviously like a baritone baritone bass, maybe even. He goes pretty deep. And Judge Turpin, definitely bass. Like one of the best well-known bass roles in musical theater. Falsettos, What Would I Do? Between Marvin and Whizzer. This is a show about a man who doesn't want to be married anymore. He goes to his wife, says, I can't be married, I'm gay. And so this is just a beautiful ballad. In the revival, Christian Borle and Andrew Rannells did these roles. And of course, Christian Borle has just a beautiful baritone voice. And Andrew Rannells is known for that really high, gorgeous tenor belting voice. Incredible. The show Blood Brothers and the song That Boy. This is about two twins that were separated at birth, and the role Mickey and Eddie. And Mickey's a baritone and Eddie's a tenor, but it's just a nice soft song, so I put it in there. And then from Hamilton, there's so many good songs for guys from Hamilton, but I put Dear Theodosia between Aaron Burr and Hamilton. Of course, they're both baritones, but it's just a beautiful ballad from the show. So, you know, if you're familiar with the music, can't believe you're not. There you go. There's my list. I had so many to choose from. I had a hard time making up this list. So I'm not surprised if some of your favorites aren't in here, but if you want to put them in my comments below, please do. Share them with others. Subscribe to my channel. Check out all my other videos, and I'll see you in the next.